Fucking Vaughn, what?
What?
Some weird ass shit. Achieve victory within 4 turns.
Bro, yo, this nigga's a snitch. Oh god. You know what he just said? He said, a guy asked me if I would do life for a person, like a friend of mine. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get caught for something my friend did and he isn't in that interrogation room telling him that it was him and not me, I am telling him everything. His address, his fucking social security number, his phone number, his contacts, his fucking mom's fucking address.
Damn.
He's gonna be there eating Popeyes, yo. I'm gonna yip yapping you off the corner when I get in there. Yeah, man, good, man, good.
Buddy, what is it? That's I've wanted you to ask.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Damn. Welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I've been all up on the Destiny grind recently with Festival of the Lost and, trying to get the Season Pass rank up that, Zach bought me, because when I get to 100%, I at least feel like I didn't waste what was given to me, and I'm still trying to get up there, and it's getting real stale right now. I've got like 20 levels to go until I reach 100, but of course, I also want to be playing some Honkai Star Rail because, well, I just want to play the game. It's nice and fun. I enjoy it. And even though I'm kind of mostly just tired, I gotta try and make some progress because it's not like there's any other game I can really just play. So first, I actually want to check out let's see what we have. Let's see what's going on with Dunn first. How are you doing, Jupiter Free? Not bad. That's great. Listen, Jupiter Free, our friendship began from our fight. After the battle with your folks, I meticulously examined the security of the restricted zone. I think it's time to hold a massive military exercise to raise the new recruits' vigilance and defensive awareness. Then... I would like to invite you to be the main drill master and host of this military exercise at the Silverman Guard restricted zone. Please, Jupiter, the youngins in the Silverman Guard need your guidance. Whenever you have the time, come look for me at the restricted zone. Okay. Then what is this one? Reports from the Curio Collection Squad on the front line state that type of Curio cutter Xenohydro been spotted on the space station. Mindy hereby issues a wanted notice to all her researchers and partners. If you have any information regarding the Xenohydro, please immediately come forward and report it to the reception hall. A sizable bounty is on offer. What's a Xenohydro? A massive influx of information is coming in at once, and yet not even a single relevant clue has been found. Patience, everyone, listen to me. Carry on with your search and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. Okay.
One must make sure that the curios are safe.
Oh, I see. Buddy, it's been a while. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. Mr. Wen, excuse me. Who is interrupting me? If it is the Xenohydro, then show yourself at once. So it is you, Jupiter. You're also here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad? Wait, don't come over here. Just say 1 or 2 words. 1. No abnormal watery sound in your punctuation. Preparatory reflex normal. Perspiration reaction normal. Okay, now you can come over and let me touch your forehead. The Xenohydro can achieve this level of likeliness. Alas, the lead was once again inconclusive. The lead, even if the recollection of curios is the top priority of the degradation of revival, it is proving to be a difficult task in practice. Xenohydro? As you know, since the establishment of the Hirota space station, 5 departments have been established to focus on the collection and study of curios, including ecology, geopolitics, mysticism, geography, and implement arts. This monster invasion caused the loss of roughly half of the hundreds of collections held by each department. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes. Some are inactive and harmless. Some emit poison for no reason. Not to mention some biological types of curios that can plan their own escape, which is a real headache. There's a curio called the Xenohydro that has the ability to replicate the appearance of other people at will. This allows it to wreak havoc and confuse whoever it goes, as it can easily assume various false identities. Curio Collection. The Curio Collection Squad is an emergency team I put together. The team's mission is to support post-disaster reconstruction and ensure that all of its needs are met during this difficult time. As the name suggests, it is mainly responsible for collecting the curios that have been displaced due to the recent monster invasion. Degradation and retrieval? Surely you must have heard of Mrs. Hinkle's famous degradation of arrival, right? Our fellow researchers were slaughtered by monsters. Their lifeless forms were cold and woeful. Woeful. Alas, I can't recall the exact wording after all. Mrs. Hinkle's style was unique and not easily imitatable. Whatever, you cannot copy it. Well, you truly are a man of dedication, Mr. Wen. It's all because of Xenohydro's trickery. This has been tormenting me to no end. That's why we had to have that conversation earlier. The squad has been searching for the Xenohydro for some time, but to no avail. A member of the squad named Abraham has even gone missing. If it's true what they say, when it rains it pours. Is it the Abraham I know? Oh, you know him. He was recently transferred into the squad from Mrs. Hinkle's, always mumbling about life has been a path to death. That's right, he says that this at least once out of every 5 sentences. According to the squad members, Abraham was last seen in the storage zone. Even though Abraham can be quite the downer, which has been a real torture for his colleagues, we can't just leave him. Right now, all squad members are busy searching for missing curios, and I'll also have to handle the whole Xenohydro situation, so it's all up to you to find Abraham. If you bring him back safely, the Department of Implement Arts will reward you quite handsomely. Did I get a new message? No, it's just Clara. Still have to do her thing. Okay, so which way? This way. This is the way to go. Today I'm going to get justice for Alfred. Whoa, whoa, don't come near me, go away.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
This is our chance. Tedious. Fleeting light. Roaring flood. Rules are made to be broken.
I do wonder if when we go through the second area, if I'm gonna go ahead and use the fire travel, a trailblazer. Probably not, to be honest.
I'm okay.
Because while the whole defense thing is cool,
You're in bad shape.
Calm your body and mind.
Let's make it quick.
Bat is just so much stronger.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Hey, did you notice that one of those monsters you defeated had a different body build? Even the joint on its left leg looked different than from the others. I'm pretty sure that's what killed Alfred. I did it. I finally did it. I finally avenged Alfred. I had to gather up some more courage to do Mr. Wen's errands. And who knew it would turn out to be such an avenging trip? Is this fate? You almost died. Life is but a path to death. Besides, I'm still pretty alive now. The way you care so much about me reminds me of Alfred. Now my wish is finally fulfilled. Before I return, I still have to pick up a thing from Mr. Wen in the Curio sorting room. He said you were missing. Mr. Wen said I was missing, but he was the one who sent me here. This makes no sense. Look, he gave me this executive order. You know, I don't know how to speak for this guy if he's not scared, because this was his whole thing. He used to be scared. See, this is an executive order from Mr. Wen personally gave me. It's a notice of the ad hoc transfer, all written in black and white, clear as day. Your name is a burger ham? Maybe Mr. Wen was so busy with the chores and stuff that he made an honest mistake. The order was handed to me by Mr. Wen Mingjin himself. It can be a mistake. I still remember that his pupils were dilated and head covered in sweat, hands cold, and even his throat made a faint gurgly sound. He must have been really eager to get the curio, so I have to get this done for him. Let's go back and check this with Mr. Wen. I don't think that's a good idea. Mr. Wen Minjing personally gave me the task, and I can't go back without completing it first. Anyway, it's safe here. I'll go get the curio soon. If you have any doubts, just take this transfer order, go back and ask Mr. Wen Minjing about it. Why don't I just follow you? Oh no, there's two of them. Drop the act already. You drop the act. I know it's you. You've been pretending to be me, deceiving everyone with your shenanigans, and now you have the audacity to stand here in front of me? Excuse me, but who are you calling a fake? I was standing right here the whole time. You're the one who just appeared out of nowhere. I have witnesses who can confirm that. So tell me, who do you think looks suspicious here? You or me? Now everyone, the situation is clear as day. It's already well known that Xenohydra has been set on the loose for a long time. Xenohydra can change its form and mimic others. Appearances so perfectly that it's virtually impossible to tell the difference. But I would never have thought that this creature would be so bold, approaching us like this and trying to take my place. Don't try to steal my words. You accused me of being fake, but do you have any proof to back up your claim? What about your claim, and where is the evidence to support it? Jupiter Free, you arrived just in time. What do you think? I might have a way to solve this. What is it then? Spit it out. I don't want to waste any more time with that thing. By the way, where's Abraham? Did you find him? And what's this transfer order in your hands? Retrieve the boxer with coward little pet. You cheeky Xenohydro! How dare you use my identity to steal such a valuable curio? Now that evidence is all clear, it's time to end this. I suggest Jupiter Free make the call. What do you say? We should check the vitals we should check the vital signs. We've done that already. The team here checked our pupils, sweat glands, voice, and temperature. Perhaps the tension was simply too high to act normally. Our pupils were both dilated. We were both sweating profusely. Our voices were trembling, and our bodies were cold to the touch. Ugh, I wish I wasn't so worked up. Otherwise, we'd been able to tell by now. Check the signature. Now, check the boxers. Those boxers are curio and not to be worn. Not to mention that they are not my personal property. What's there to check? These boxers are clearly planted by the Xenohydro. I, Wen Ningjing, the dignified leader of the Department of Implement Arts and head of the Curio Collection Squad, will not allow the Xenohydro to mock me like this. Don't waste your time. The note signed Wen Niji was obviously a blatant mockery of me by the Xenohydro. He can imitate my looks and personality very well, so I don't think the handwriting will be too difficult for him either. I know as both of us carry the written orders for the team's daily assistance, which you can review at will. That's it for now. What do you think? Can't believe I'm going to say this, but the easiest way is to arrest both of us. What do you mean? At this point, I must stop the Xenohydra from further harming the space station. To protect the whole team, I am willing to sacrifice my own freedom. Don't act so holier than thou. I also think that if we're locked up long enough, the Xenohydra will get bored eventually and show its true colors. I see, so you were just dragging me into the same miserable situation as you. Even if I get locked up in the containment chamber, I can still lead the curio retrieval efforts. I don't want to go back! What did you say? Go back? Everybody heard him. He admitted it. Seriously? Mr. Wen Miji, your willingness to sacrifice yourself like that is quite touching, isn't it? I only wanted to tease you a bit, never expected to catch so much attention. Unfortunately for you, I will not give up so easily.
Stay calm. I won't go easy on you.
Let's go. Stand down in all fleeting light, roaring flood.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You're in bad shape.
Such a badass line.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
Let's make it quick. Tedious. A blade of moonlight.
Nap time.
It'll take more than that.
Are you kidding me?
I won't go easy on you.
Let's go. Take this! Rules are made to be broken.
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
You know, I gotta be honest. Can a no damage... I've always wondered this. Does a no damage run signify you just can't take damage from an enemy? Because I think I've seen this before. I'm pretty sure I've seen no damage runs where someone has literally put themselves to 1 HP through buffing themselves. But if you're in the fight and one of your team members steals your party's team, like HP, does that count still for no damage? Is it only if the enemy hits you that it's still no damage? The Xenohydro's combat abilities have been neutralized. Everyone, Fall in an orb-shaped formation, and use the central elevator as our starting point. Prepare for the collision process. Pay attention to anyone suspicious around you. There's a burst of chaotic activity and everything was a blur. Something seems to be moving fast. The chaos gradually subsides.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Following and count. The numbers are right. Not one more, not one less. Alas, the Xenohydra has escaped. Hurry up and chase it. There's no point. The Xenohydra must have disguised itself as a staff member already. Probably already out of the storage zone and on its way to other places. Hey, we learn from our mistakes. It is impressive to set up a secret code within the squad to prevent the same farce from ever happening again. I will report this to Mrs. Hinkle, and ask her to assign more staff to apprehend the Xenohydra as soon as possible. Sorry to get you involved in this fuss. Here's a little something for your trouble. It's not much, but please accept it. If you ever find the Xenohydras elsewhere, remember that the Curio Collection Squad is always here. Don't try to find it alone. Everyone, fall in.
Kali Capo. All the good taste.
Wait a minute. There's two. That's fine. Whoops. Alright, so now we need to go do that. You came, even though we've faced off against each other before. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Dunn, and I serve under Captain Japard, and I'm the current head of the Military Restricted Zone. Japard's already instructed me to give you outsiders like yourselves free access here in the Restricted Zone. If you get into any trouble here, let me know and I'll remedy it for you. I apologize if I was a little rough last time. Are you talking about the time you and Saval broke into the Restricted Zone? Let's not mention it. I was just carrying out my orders at the time. Since Captain Japard has already acknowledged your abilities, your identities, naturally I didn't have time to make things difficult back then. I didn't have to. But at the time, I really thought you guys were going to kill me. Saval, I can't believe she'd have the heart to do that to me. Anyway, let bygones be bygones. That fight actually made us closer, right? Is there anything I can help you with? Not right now. If I do, I'll get right in touch with you. Alright, after this chit-chat, it's time for me to get back to work. Anything else you'd like to ask? I'll do my best to answer. Let's have a chat. Alright, what would you like to chat about? I heard you also do a bit of rock and roll. It all happened when I was still in cadet school. Although we were reserve officers, we were still students at the end of the day, so we needed some after-school hobbies to spend our excess energy. I formed a rock band with a few rock-minded friends, which was quite famous in the cadet school back then. Who was in your band? Saval. She's our guitarist and lead singer. She was absolutely charming and talented. She totally deserved her position. I was a keyboardist, and two of us always worked well together. I always felt like we were... nothing. The next one is the drummer. This one will shock you. Do you want to know who it is? Here's a hint. They're also a member of the Silvermane Guard. Think it could be Payla? What a guess. She didn't tell you beforehand, did she? The correct answer is Payla. Hard to believe, right? The petite, meticulous intelligence officer is actually a drummer in a rock band. I guess there's too much pressure on her job. I heard that Payla and Saval still do band practice and live performances together regularly, just like old times. There were also 3 of you in a band. There were only 3 of you? No, I remember there was another person. Who was it again? I can't believe it. I actually can't remember who it was. Doesn't a rock band need a bass player? Ah, yes. The bass player. I remembered it after hearing it from you. But what was his name again? Well, wait, was the bass player a guy or a girl? Never mind, I just can't remember. Don't worry about that person. It's not important. What, did Colia just get wiped off the face of everyone's memory? Which I don't think happened. You and Serval. It's history already. Sometimes letting go is the best choice. What kind of job did you do in the military? I'm responsible for the general management of the support lines in the restricted zone. munitions, logistics, energy, all of those are under my control. I'm also responsible for direct communication with the front line. If the front line was breached, my boys and I would have to form the last line of defense to prevent the enemy from infiltrating the city. That sounds dangerous. Fortunately, we have Captain Jafar, so things like that have never happened.
I wonder what's...
He's like, I wonder what Sir Wall's doing. When are we starting the drills? So you're keeping the appointment then? That's great, I knew I could count on you. I mobilized all the young Silvermane guards in the restricted zone, and they're all beyond pumped to be fighting against a legend like yourself. Trust me, you'll find it several times tougher this time if you want to break through the defensive line. Speak with my abide when you are ready. I mean my aide. We can start the drill any time. Oh, the robot. Beep boop. Hats off to you, Drill Master. Hats off to you, my guy. A deputy head of Division 3 of Silvermane Guards, Logistics and Security Department, reporting for duty, beep boop. Silvermane drills are ready to go. Everything is waiting on you, Commander, Drill Master. Huh. So this is just another one of the... Oh, you do get a relic out of it, apparently. Increase wind damage. I think I'll probably do these later when I'm actually going to, yeah, I think I'll do stuff like that maybe later when I'm actually going to go and do those things, because right now I don't... They just give Primo Gems. They're not really giving anything else that I think is worth it. Because, yeah, it is mostly just Primo Gems, right? Primo Gems, a few books, and some trace level ups. No, not trace level ups. Light cone level up things. I don't desperately need those right now, to be honest. Yeah, I don't desperately need those. I'm surprised this daily mission doesn't actually go away. There we go. Claim all that. Let's read the message from Clara. Big sister, are you free lately? Cute emoticons. Clara, your emoticons are so cute. Thank you. Actually, the robot settlement has been met with some issues lately. Oh, big sister, come have a look, please, if you have the time. Really? I'm coming. This emoticon is so funny. Thank you, big sister. I'll be waiting for you at Mr. Sparrog's. You know, I want to imagine that's like, big sister, are you free lately? Clara, your emoticons are so cute. Meh. And it's like, really? I'm coming. This emoticon is so funny. That's kind of the face he's giving. He's just... My guy right there is giving the... He's just giving the... Alright, I know that probably, like, blew out someone's ears. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll be dealing with Clara's little companion.